I'm thirsty.
Why not buy a bottle of pop from the Blue Sun Sody Shop? As part of their WT Heck novelty line of soft drinks, join us in experimenting with spaghetti-flavored soda. A sugary fizzy with light notes of tomato and pasta flavor, this drink proves to be the very variety you are looking for in a soda pop. Even its creator agrees. It's so bad!
What is this? Was it not a soda product just like this that got me into this whole mess? Some kind of cruel joke. I thought it would be fun to do a review show. I thought while I'm toiling away in an afterlife, it would be something to do. A way to pass the time. I mean, hey, I don't even know how much time I have in here. It could be endless amounts of time. It could be the figure 8. I will be wasting away every one of those hours on a show just like this. I thought it would be fun. I thought, it would keep me from having to find some other weird hobby. It would keep me from having to go through the trouble of bettering myself. God forbid I better myself in some way. No, I chose to do a show. I chose to do an eating and drinking show, and what happened? It cost me everything. If you are watching this show now for the first time, if this is your first ever episode of Limbo, Grub, I hate to tell you, but I'm bored! It's not gonna get good! It sucks! This show is terrible! I hate it and you're gonna hate it too! I'm not gonna say there's not good stuff on the channel. I mean, hell, go dig through the archives. You'll see when I used to review Ronald 1/2. I was a really happy individual. Those shows were all prepared and written. They weren't delivered off the cuff like this. You might want to go and watch some of those episodes of Cartoon Limbo I did when YouTube didn't suck and I was allowed to review shows and show anime footage and stuff like that. Watch all those. Those are all rip-roaring fun. This is me. Limbo, Grub, is just me twisting in the wind and you watch me suffer week after week after week. I'm just freaking suffering and slowly dying and decaying and aging before your eyes. What fun is that? I hate to say it, but YouTube is nothing more than me being backed into a corner. I would much rather be doing Cartoon Limbo or some anime-related thing right now, don't get me wrong, but YouTube has pulled the rug out from under me, and on top of that, my stupid Elgato, I got it brand new in the mail and I haven't gotten it to work yet. If only I was some kind of spiritual energy. Like they say, that when you go into the afterlife, you no longer have a corporeal existence. You no longer have a body, no longer have quivering fingers. No, I wish I was just pure energy, but no, I feel all of it. I feel my palms are sweaty and clammy. I feel this shirt is just a little bit too heavy today and I'm sweating bullets under the hot lights. I'm sick of it. Why do I do this to myself? And I'm sure this WT Heck spaghetti soda is not gonna do me any favors. I'm gonna make this show interesting. I'm gonna make this show interesting because I'm putting my foot down, damn it! Please, for the first time ever, we're witnessing a true channel event here on this episode of Limbo, Bro. Mark this date forever in infamy if you must. For this is the date where your good buddy for well over a decade and a half, DJ Clive, finally had enough and staged a walk
Alone we are powerless! Together we are strong! I want to talk to my union rep! Limbo, Grub! Limbo, Grub! Limbo, Grub!
They make 15 something an hour, and what do I get? Tired. All this striking is hard work. That's it! I'll show you! I'm gonna organize a sit-down strike!
I am sick and I'm tired of being treated like a third-class citizen in a third-world country! I want change! This is accomplishing nothing!
You know, all of this rabble-rousing has made me really thirsty. Wonder what there is inside to drink.
What the heck is this? Spaghetti? spaghetti flavored soda? Ugh, first time I ever heard anything like this. WT heck is this all about?
Nowhere on this bottle does it say that this is actually spaghetti-flavored soda, and nowhere in the ingredients do I get any clues. What exactly is spaghetti-flavored soda? Spaghetti doesn't really have a taste unto itself. It's all in the sauce that you put on top of it. I'm assuming this is just going to be a spaghetti sauce-flavored soft drink, because the idea of a pasta-flavored soft drink is so foreign an idea that the human mind, quite frankly, is incapable of grasping the concept. But I'm prepared to be disappointed by this, because there is also a chance that this might be like the like the toxic slime and the monster mucus sodas that I had a while back, that it's just in the name. It doesn't really taste like those things. It's just meant to sound disgusting so people will buy it. The first clue will be the smell. It's spaghetti flavored soda. I guess because I'm so thirsty and because there's nothing else in the immediate area that is cold and crisp and ready to drink, that I have to drink this. Bottoms up. What in blue blazes did they come up with? The only way for me to accurately describe what is coming out of this bottle into my mouth. And trust me, the gears are turning, and they are practically threadbare because I can't come up with the words. The story that is in my head is just so complex that I'm gonna have to tell it to you in multiple cuts. Suppose your sibling is sick with the flu. Yes, this is a very strange place to start, I know, but trust me, it's gonna all make sense when I get to the end. Suppose your sibling is sick with the flu, and your mother wants to make your sibling a nice spaghetti dinner to cheer him up. But unfortunately, she slips on the rug and she accidentally dumps all his flu medicine into the sink all over the dishes. And unfortunately for her, there's no soap. She's got nothing to work with to wash off the dishes and the silverware and the cups besides a dry sponge and water. So she just decides to try to buff all that medicine off, and there was a lot of it for some reason. It got all over everything, and she can't completely get it off. There's a red tinge on all the dishes and cups. So your mother makes a spaghetti dinner for your sibling, and he eats it all up. Well, do you ever really eat spaghetti all up? No, there's always a lot of slop left over, right? I mean, there's tons of sauce on your plate, maybe tiny little bits of meatballs and spice, some strands of spaghetti here and there. She just takes those plates and throws them all into the sink, and then she tries to wash them like she washed the cups and plates earlier, but like I said, there's no soap, so she's using the same sponge, just water, no soap on that sponge, and she's trying to buff it all out, and in the end, your plates just look basically like they're tie-dyed because there's just so many stains baked in there. And then, you come home from school, and you don't want no fancy dinner. You're not asking your mom to make some giant spaghetti dinner with all the trimmings. No, you're just gonna be your regular simplistic self. All you ask for is a simple glass of ice water. But you go to the sink, and all those cups are disgusting. They're all discolored with Dimetap and Robitussin, whatever the heck is in there, and you got strands of spaghetti hanging off the sides of the cup. You go and you drink your ice water and you say to yourself, WT heck is that taste? Exactly what's in this bottle, exactly! It's a shame that this isn't part of the show, that I'm just doing this because I'm thirsty, because this makes some great material here. In fact, if I were to give this a star rating, I would just give it 1 star. The thing about Lester's Fixins that I always applauded is that there was a certain candiness to their soda, that the flavors that were advertised were always in there, but they always kept them very light in the background. With here, the spaghetti taste is there, but it's too far in the background, and it feels like you're drinking something out of a dirty glass. Those of us who lived in an era before dishwashers, and let me tell you, we are dinosaurs, we know exactly what that taste is when you can taste yesterday's dinner on today's silverware. I think they were on the right track. I mean, the taste of the spaghetti is in here, but they really need to perfect that balance. That balance killed this soda because they pushed them too far into the background, and what they pushed in the foreground isn't even a good soda. It tastes like the worst, like, F-grade candy or store-brand cola that you've ever had in your life. And sadly, after witnessing the worst of Lester's Fixins, I was kind of curious to see what somebody else could do if they came up to the plate. Maybe I started off with the wrong one, I don't know, but so far, WT Heck, you're not impressing me. And another thing with this guy, WT Heck, and that's another thing, WT Heck, it's such a terrible name, doesn't roll off the tongue.
maybe it's my problem. Maybe there's a whole lot better flavors out there. Maybe there's better examples of like better ingredients. Maybe there's more pungent flavors out there that'll give Lester's Fixins a run for his money. And I'm looking at this label, this guy W.T. Heck, he looks like a dapper fellow. Looks like he might do a little sparring in his spare time. I bet you in a fist fight, he could kick Lester's ass. But I gotta level with you. If this first impression was any indication on where we're going here, W.T. Heck is just a pretender, a wannabe, someone who's struggling just to keep up. And with these grade F ingredients that I tasted here, unless he improves them somehow, I don't think he's ever gonna get there. It's your good buddy DJ Clive saying, until next time, I'll see you in Limbo! Why the heck did I even say that? This isn't an episode! In fact, why am I even talking aloud to the camera right now? Am I going nuts? Oh well. I mean, if this were an episode, it would probably be the shortest episode ever, right? It wouldn't even be worth filming. Vote? Election day is over. See you, kids.